There's one more thing I'm going to show you in our light editing process, and that is how to add just a little bit of reverb if you would like. So you're going to go up here to the upper left hand corner and you're going to press this button right here. It's your smart controls for audio. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to make sure that you're on your audio track, because that's mostly where we're going to use reverb, is on the audio track anyway. So we're going to mute these other tracks so we can focus on just on what I'm hearing in the audio. Now right now, if you'll see that I have master reverb and echo, they're all the way turned down. So it's just going to sound like our basic recording that we did. Now let's say I want to throw some reverb on that. Here's what doing maybe 50% reverb would sound like. So you get that sense of sound bouncing off of the environment around. What if we turned it up all the way? What would that sound like? So it just kind of creates a cool little effect, and it's used all over the place. I mean, you've rarely heard, if ever, a recording, unless it's like a stripped down recording that doesn't have reverb on it with the sound engineer. You also have an echo feature. Here is if I go 50% with the echo. So it's sort of cool for creating like ethereal sort of sounds. Might be cool if you're creating a warm-up track on like how to do sort of a Billie Eilish breathy, something like that. But if you turn it up all the way and it goes too far, this is what can happen. So unless you're doing, some sort of avant-garde warm-up, you probably don't want this up all the way. So you can play with both of these on there, and you can do it on any track. So now let's mute our audio track, and let's turn up our piano track and see what happens when we throw some reverb on that. So cool, it just creates a nice little sound. And then again, if we throw too much echo on it, again, we get sort of an avant-garde approach. Now, if you want to experiment, that might be fun for you. All right. Okay, so those are two things that you can play with just to add a little bit of extra something to your track. So it's down here, your master echo and your master reverb. And play with that a little bit. Have fun.